I was making dinner when my husband's brother burst through the door and tried to kiss me. For a few seconds, I froze. His breath smelled like whiskey. I shoved him back, my elbow knocking a spoon off the counter. "What the hell, Dale?" I shouted. He stumbled, blinking as if he just realized what he'd done. "You've been leading me on," he slurred. "Don't pretend you haven't." "What are you talking about?" He wiped his mouth with the back of his hand. "You think I didn't notice the texts? The way you look at me? You've been begging for this." I stared at him, horrified. "You're drunk. You need to leave before Bert gets home." He sneered. "Oh, I already told Burke everything. That you've been coming on to me. He'll be here soon." The room spun. The accusation hit harder than the shove. If Burke believed his brother, it would destroy our marriage. We'd been happily married for 6 years, until now. When Burke came home 20 minutes later, his face was unreadable. Dale was sitting on the couch pretending to be calm. "What's going on?" Burke asked, eyes darting between us. Dale spoke first. "I didn't want to tell you, but your wife's been making moves on me for months. Tonight she tried to kiss me." I dropped the spatula in my hand. "That's a lie." Burke's eyes narrowed. "Did you?" "Of course not. He tried to kiss me." But Dale was ready. "Check her phone. She's always messaging me about you being distant. How she feels lonely." Burke's face changed. That struck a nerve. We had argued a week ago about him working late. "Go ahead," I said, my hands shaking as I unlocked my phone. "Read everything." He did. The texts were harmless. Just me asking Dale if Burke was okay after a fight. Him giving vague advice. But Dale twisted every word, filling in his own meaning. Burke's voice was low. "Why didn't you tell me you were talking to him?" "Because I thought it would make things worse. He's your brother." Dale stood. "She's lying, man. You should have seen her tonight." Burke turned away. "I need some air." He walked out to the porch, leaving me alone with a man who just tried to ruin my life. The next day, Burke barely spoke to me. He slept on the couch. Dale didn't apologize. He texted Burke instead, feeding him more lies. "She came on to me again," one message read. "I didn't want to tell you, but you deserve to know." By the third day, Burke stopped coming home after work. My messages went unanswered. My mother-in-law called saying she heard some things about me. My job started suffering because I couldn't focus. Every new problem was worse than the last. The rumors were spreading, my husband drifting away, and Dale acting like nothing had happened. By the fifth day, I hit my breaking point. I wasn't going to let him destroy everything. That evening, I drove to my in-laws' house where Dale was staying. I didn't tell Burke. I walked straight into the living room and found Dale on the couch watching TV. "You're going to tell the truth," I said, my voice shaking but loud. He laughed. "Or what? You'll tell everyone I kissed you? No one will believe it now." "Then I'll make them believe it," I said. I held up my phone. I found the security camera footage. His smirk faded. "What footage?" "The one by our front door. The one that caught you forcing your way in." He went pale. "You're bluffing." I hit play. The video showed him stumbling in, grabbing me pushing him off. No sound, but clear enough. Dale lunged forward, trying to snatch the phone, but I backed away. "You lied about me. You tried to ruin my marriage." The door burst open, and Burke stood there, his face white. I hadn't realized he'd followed me. "What's that?" he asked quietly. I turned the phone toward him. He watched the footage, his expression changing from confusion to shock to fury. "Dale," he said, his voice breaking. "What did you do?" Dale tried to talk, but Burke stepped back, shaking his head. "Get out. You're dead to me." It was silent except for the sound of Dale's footsteps leaving the house. Burke and I sat in the car afterward, neither of us speaking. When he finally looked at me, his eyes were wet. "I'm sorry I doubted you. I almost believed it myself," I whispered. We spent the next few weeks rebuilding with counseling, quiet dinners, and hard conversations. His family was torn. His parents didn't know who to side with, but the truth was out. Months later, Burke and I moved to a new house. Sometimes when I cook dinner, I still glance at the door, half expecting someone to barge in again. But the lock is stronger now, and so am I.